All right. It is hot as Hades in here. Goodness gracious. All right. This is kind of like a little podcast. Don't know what we're going to be talking about, but we're going to be talking mental health. Kind of just talking to myself at the moment, waiting for people to join. But we can talk about mental health. I can give you some advice. I don't know. It's whatever we want it to be. We create what we want. First person, Jasmine Jade. Ooh, Audrey K. What it do? How y'all doing? Welcome to the party. Okay, all right. How do I? Ooh, okay. Hey guys, I got a McDonald's. Not sponsored. Ooh. I'm just really hungry. So the only thing I'm sponsoring right now is hunger. Got me some french fries. So this is what we're doing today. Kind of like a podcast. Okay? Me, myself, and I. I, myself, and me. And you. You know? So, if you have any questions to start the podcast, let's do it. Don't talk about my pride flag. I know it's upside down. I got a spicy crispy chicken sandwich because I usually get the sweetie meal, but that's gone now. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is cyan or teal, but my favorite color to wear is this podcast just reminds me of the French Guys podcast. I mean, I feel like we should start doing that, where we just have like a mini podcast whenever I'm on, and I just go live on YouTube. So subscribe to my YouTube. We're gonna do these a lot more. I know what French guy you're talking about too. I love him. Like in your profile picture. That's a nice color. What's your favorite song? Right now it's Ooh Mommy by Chase Atlantic. With that one girl. I really like that. Can you post on your main? I can post on my main account, but at 5 o'clock my time. Or 6. I think 6. Yes, Jasmine. What is it? Tell me. Not me thinking that was like water, but that was actually sauce. I just rubbed sauce all over my leg. I love you. That's why. All that sauce right there. For why you do this. Why do they drench it? What's the reason? Okay. Right now, we're gonna be talking about mental health, okay? So I'm gonna put a disclaimer, trigger warning. This is my verbal trigger warning. Does include self-harm, does include talking about mental health and mental hospitals, so this is a trigger warning for you. Personally, okay, so I made this TikTok, right? I made this TikTok. I was like, maturing is realizing that people who hurt themselves for attention still are hurting themselves and that they matter. I got a lot of weird, like, I got a lot of weird responses from it. Some of them agreed with me, most of them did. But some of them were just like, oh, blah, 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 this. And that's okay. You know, everyone has their own opinion. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter if someone is doing it for attention. They still matter. You know, maybe they're not getting enough attention from home, so they post it on their story to get attention from other people. Like, there's a reason behind why someone harms themselves. All the time. Whether it be to get Josh back or, like, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, it should still matter to you, you know? And I think that that's really important to be self-aware about, because, like, there are a bunch of people in the world who sit down and they don't tell anyone, you know, and they harm themselves. But I think it should matter when people tell people too, you know, that if there's a situation where your friend just shows up and says, look what I did, your first instinct, that's what I hate society, your first instinct is to judge them. Your friend hurt themselves or somebody hurt themselves, like, why is your first instinct to judge them? But, right? But, it is not the same. It is not the same that if someone threatens you, that if you leave them, that they're gonna, like, end their life, right? It's not the same. That is just manipulation. And I think that's what people confused what I was talking about. Like, she's beautiful. My pronouns are he and they. Just want to make it clear. And I think that that's really important to understand, is that there's a fine line between, you know, manipulation and not, you know. You saved me and loads of other people, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you. We all love you so much. We're all here for you no matter what. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that I can help you guys, because honestly, my life has been shit. My life has been really horrible. And in those experiences, I wish I had somebody to tell me the things that I tell you guys, because it could change your life, you know, whether you take the advice or not. But at the end of the day, I won't take credit for saving you. I won't take credit for helping you, because at the end of the day, you did that stuff. No one gets to take credit for what you did, you know, because you sat there and made the difference in your life. You listened to my advice, you know, you decided that. And I think that's really important to understand, that yes, I gave you the advice, I handed you the booklet, but you took the step, you know. I really like how you eat with us, like you're not faking your life for other people. Well, and it's also to help, like, if you need help eating, I'm eating with you. So it's more of like, you know, if you struggle with eating, you can eat with me. We're eating together. I think I'm gonna just start doing these podcasts like every week and just sit down while I'm eating, you know, or whatever. Just have eating podcasts. How about that? On YouTube. Does that sound good? Where I just sit down and I eat, and the podcasts are as long as how I eat. So it's kind of just what we're here for. So I kind of like helping people, because it's like something that I wish I had when I was a kid. I was alone for a very, very, very long time, and it's prevented me from opening up to people, and it's affected me a lot in my friendships with other people, because, you know, it's hard to connect with someone if you're not opening up to them. It's bomb. Sorry. It's bomb. McDonald's has chips. What kind of chips they got? They got McChips. McDonald's has chips? Do you mean fries? Is that like, because I heard that in some places, they call fries chips. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just had a dumb moment there for a second. I'm so sorry. But actually, McDonald's chips are gas. Here, try one. Oh, yay! I like McDonald's fries. My favorite fries ever, though, are definitely like Zaxby's. Do you know what Zaxby's is? Zaxby's fries are gas. Hey Jay, how you doing? But yeah, my anxiety's really high right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all of this, but I know that you can. So if you are eating right now and you're eating with me, finish. Do what I can. Do better than me. Be my better. Be my better. And eat all your food. My anxiety is really high right now, so I don't know if I can eat, right now. But back on the topic of mental health, I think it's really important to understand that there's a thin line between manipulation and serious cry for help, and I think seeing the warning signs of whether it's manipulation or whether it's a cry for help, whether it's for pity, even if it is for pity, I think it's still important to shed some light on it, get them some help. Minzy! Hey! Weirdo. It's really important to just, shed some light on it. And I think that's what maturing is that's what maturing helps you realize, is that everyone who self-harms is asking for help. And yes, sometimes it's in manipulation and that's where it gets really bad, but you still should try and get them help, What was that? Were you expecting to be TikTok famous, or did you just start for fun? Well, I started because I saw this article of this guy getting an acting job because of his acting TikToks, and I was just like, oh, period, I want to try that. So at first it was just for fun, and then I started doing acting, and it was unexpected. I didn't actually expect it at all, but I am grateful for it 100%. Yeah, but there's a line in manipulation and where you need to cut them out of your life. And I 100% agree with that. I 100%. You get to choose what you want to deal with in your life and what you don't. But I think it's really important that once you do, kick them out, I think it's really important to let them know that, hey, I can't do this. I can't help you. But I really do think you need help, So, it's... yeah. Off topic, why is your flag hanging like backwards? It's upside down because I hung it up like that, not knowing what's right side up and what's, upside down. And either way, I'm still gay, If the purple's on top, then the purple's on top. Does it mean something? Like, is it offending anyone? Why is everyone yelling at me for it? Why can't purple be on top? Purple seems like a top lesbian, right? I think purple seems very top energy. So I think purple should be on top. Because either way, right side up, upside down, I am still gay. How to break up with someone toxic but not break up, if that makes sense. How to break up with someone toxic but not break up. I don't understand. Break up with someone toxic, but not break up. Do you... you gotta explain further. Like, maybe tell me the situation. Menzie, what is your issue? This cat is on X game modes right now. I gotta watch my mouth on here. Because I usually don't watch my mouth. Oh no! You're telling me I did? No, you're telling me I did it. It's right here. Oh. Where's my remote? How's California? Expensive. Fudge. You look amazing with this hair. Thank you. Cats are demons. Cats are the demons of the demon world. Like, I'm not the type to break up first, you know? So how to break up with someone but, like, get them to break up with you? Just break up with them. I know you're not the breakup type, but if you don't want them, it's selfish, you know? It's selfish to stay in a relationship you don't want to be in, you know? So I think the best thing you can do for the both of you is to leave. To give them the opportunity to find the right person, and to give yourself the opportunity to find the right person, you know? It's just, I know it's hard to break up with people. Trust me, I got abandonment issues. But, you know, you gotta take that step. How do you let someone know you're, like, kind of in love with them without, like, having to be direct because you're too nervous? Guys, you guys have to grow some big boy pants, like big girl, big boy pants, big they, them pants. It is okay to tell people how you feel. We're all on a spinning rock in the middle of space that I cannot even begin to explain why. Okay? We're all gonna die. No one's gonna remember you, and we're just gonna be food to the maggots, you know? Tell them how you feel. Stop hinting it and just tell them straight up. The worst thing that could happen is they reject you, and you know what? That's just doing you something. That's doing you something. They're not the right one. You know? I've been rejected many times before in my life. I'm scared of rejection, babe. I can't. But what does rejection do? Rejection is just someone saying no. That's it. That's all rejection is. You're thinking too much of it. And I know it's hard because, you know, overthinkers, and I'm an overthinker, you know, you overthink the situation and make it bigger than it actually is, you know? So, the worst thing that could happen is that they reject you and you move on with your life. You know, I've been rejected here, there, this, there, and I've been rejected by the same girl for the past 2 years, more times than I can count. But, you know, it's all about timing. Do it again. Yeah, just tell them you like them if they don't feel the way they missed out. LOL, really simple. Let me get one thing clear before I read the rest of these comments. You are not lucky to have them. You understand this. You are not lucky to have them. They are lucky to have you. Understand that. Have that mindset. Switch that mindset to this mindset, and you will be unstoppable. Unstoppable with any situation. Literally, the key to having a successful, healthy life is having a successful and healthy mindset. That is the key to all your problems. So if you can change your mindset into a positive mindset, you will have a positive life. Change the mindset of, I don't need them, they need me type. But it's not narcissistic, it's not any of that. It's confidence. You know, there's a thin line between narcissistic and confidence, you know? But what if we never speak again? Then you never speak again. Again, you're not lucky to have them. They're lucky to have you. And if they want to never speak to you again, let them go. Let them go. Why fight for someone who's not willing to fight for you? That's just doing you a favor, you know? Well, what do I do if I like my best friend, but she likes my other best friend? I would just tell your best friend. Just tell her. And if she likes your other best friend, then you tell her, and then if they start becoming a thing, then you back off. Like I said, the worst thing that can ever happen, guys, is that you get rejected. That is it. Hold on, I'm gonna just Google how to change your mindset. But that's the thing, you can't find it on Google. It's within yourself, okay? Learning to change your mindset is within yourself. Meaning, start looking at things differently. Change the mindset of, instead of asking yourself, why is this happening to me when something bad happens, start asking yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Start asking yourself different questions to where it boosts your mindset into a positive thing, So it's like, I'm sorry, my nose is just really itchy right now. So it's like, oh, boo-hoo, why is this happening to me? Or, what is this trying to teach me? And it gives you something to focus on and to change your mindset. It was a joke. I know it was a joke. I'm just being not political, preacher Mahua right now. You heard? That just seemed like a great opportunity. My anxiety is too high to have self-confidence. And I know that. I know what, I get that. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. You can say one day I'll have confidence, one day I'll change my mindset, or you can say day one. I have a question. What's your question? What does your name mean? Mahua means, in English it's Mahua. In my language, it's Maihua, and it means Lady of the Clouds. Even though I'm non-binary, it means, why is the back of my head look ridiculous right now? You know what, hat, you're going on. That's what we're doing today. You heard? Thank you, Olivia Brown. My anxiety's too high to eat right now. I'm sorry. This cat, Menzie, can you stop, please? Menzie is out here X-game mode. Do you need, scratches? I don't want to pet you. Okay. I hate cats. I'm so sorry. I don't like cats at all. I feel like I'm toxic, but I overthink. You are not toxic. You are not. See, the thing is, you are toxic if you can realize your mistakes and continue to do it. That's when you're toxic. If you realize your mistakes and you don't do it anymore, you are not toxic. Mistakes proves that you're trying. Okay? Let that sink in. Mistakes proves that you're trying. But repetitive mistakes, to where you keep doing it even though you say sorry, even though you know it's wrong, that's when it becomes toxic. I live with my manager. We got a 1-bedroom apartment, and my room's the living room. Cats are elite. What do you mean? No, they're not. Why can't they pee and poop outside like any other freaking animal? No, they have to pee and poop inside, and now it smells. They think they own the place, so they scratch everything. Olivia Brown, I actually remember you. I remember saying your name. And they're like, oh my God, you feed me, you pet me, I'm God. You are alive because I allow it. Cat. And I get no appreciation for that. No appreciation. I get scratched and I get annoyed and I get woken up because this cat can't decide which room he wants to be in. Mine or Nikki's. Yes, I'm talking about you. I hate cats. Sometimes I like them. My sister said my girlfriend was cheating on me with my best friend whilst I were on holiday in October last year because of what my girlfriend and best friend said to each other, etc. Well, if that's true, then F both of them. They don't deserve you. The heck. I have to keep it PG so I don't get demonetized. I hate cats because they hate me, period. But here's the thing, cats know. Cats are literally, like, psychologically, like, they know that humans don't, like, certain humans don't like them. So they go straight to that person. That's why cats always come up to me. Because they know I don't like them. And they know that they're trying to, like, piss me off, you know? So I despise every single cat in this world. Is it cheating if your girlfriend and your best friend used to call each other Bubba, baby, and they say that we're gonna cuddle, etc. My best friend saying she would let my girlfriend. Yes, that's cheating. What the heck? Yes? Are you serious? That's cheating. Some cats are super sweet though. I don't care. I don't like it. I don't like them. That's 100% cheating. My ex-girlfriend made me constantly seem like the bad guy when she was the one posting other girls claiming that with her girlfriend and cheated, LMAO. Okay, but here's the thing. This is like not sugar-coated advice. Who cares? Who cares? You know the truth. You know what happened. So who cares what she said? You know what happened. And you owe no one. You owe 0 people your side of the story. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, you may be a bad guy in their story. You are the bad guy in their story. Don't be a bad guy in your own. Don't stoop down to their level to where you have to spread your truth to everyone else. Because here's the thing. Here's what maturing is, guys. Mark my words. Here's what maturing is. If you have a problem with someone, don't bring other people into it to make them hate the other person, because the other person did not do anything to all these other people. They did something to you. Don't recruit an army to hate on one person because they did something to you. Unless, trigger warning, unless it was, sexual assault, sexual abuse, physical abuse, and all that stuff, unless that happened. But let's say it's like back and forth bullying each other, right? Talking about your looks, talking about your mom, all this stuff, like you both go at each other. Do not recruit people. Do not recruit people to attack this person because they did something to you. Like, that's just not right at all. I've been on both ends of this, both ends. I've been the one to recruit people to talk crap about one person, and I've been on the receiving end of people talking crap about me because of someone recruiting another person. It's not good to be on either side. It doesn't feel good. So if you don't like someone, of course, your best friend obviously is going to ride or die for you, okay? But to these other people, like, spread rumors, just don't recruit people for your own problems, Because this one person didn't do anything to all these other people. They did something to you. So that's why when people on social media ask me about drama that they heard that I'm in, I say nothing. They ask me about, like, an ex-girlfriend, I say nothing. I just say all my exes are amazing and they're cool and they're, like, good, like, because they are. I'm not going to tell you the bad things that happen in that relationship to get you guys to go and attack them, you know? Because no matter what happened in that relationship, I've forgiven it. But again, they did nothing to you. So why am I going to recruit a whole army to attack someone because I decided to open my mouth and tell my side of the story? You know, I owe nobody my side of the story. So if someone wants to ask me about this, that, and this, that, and this, that, I don't have to answer. And that's the amazing part of being on social media. You don't have to answer. You don't have to associate yourself into drama. You don't have to, you know? Your advice is amazing. You've matured so much. I really want to be able to mature as much as you. But that's the thing. If you listen to the advice and you actually take the steps to change your mindset into what mine is, you can. You know, that's why when people are all like, you know, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. You know, I used to be this type of person that whenever me and an ex broke up, I hated them and I wanted to talk so much crap and I would subtweet all this. I used to be like that. Until recently, I actually realized that what's the point? Unless, trigger warning, unless there was sexual assault, sexual abuse, and physical abuse, what is the reason to continuously hate on another person and hold a grudge? Holding a grudge doesn't affect the other person. If you go up to them and you're like, hey, I'm holding a grudge, they're gonna laugh in your face. It only affects you. It gives you anxiety. It makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel uneasy and unpleasant. Like, that's all it does. So, forgiving but not forgetting is really important to understand. Okay? You don't need to forget, but you do need to forgive to move on. Again, unless the assaults, what I was talking about, you take whatever time you need to do whatever with that. But I'm saying, like, if somebody cheated or if somebody, you broke up because of bad communication, you guys were toxic, you were arguing every day, why hate someone for it? You used to love this person. This was someone that you would have died for, you know, and don't forget that. You would have died for this person, and now that you guys broke up, you somehow hate them because you guys broke up. It's not fair. You know, unless the abuse happened, let me just make that 100% clear. It's not fair. And I think it's really important to understand, you know. With me, yes, I used to be really upset, but then I realized the realization of it. There's no point in being upset. I used to love these people, and I still love them. They're still a part of my heart. It's not, I love them and I want to be with them. It's, they have a piece of me. They have a part in my heart that will never fade. And I will always wish all of my exes the best and wish them all the success in the world. That's what maturing is. It's okay to still be upset, but you need to move on. You know, I'm no longer upset towards any of my exes or any of my ex-best friends or anyone who's left my life, because I still have love for all of them, if that makes complete sense. And I will wish them nothing but success and the most beautiful things in life, because that's my mindset now. You know, I used to be toxic, but that took me to such a dark place, and I was such a dark person. Like, I hated it. They were part of your journey or the past. They don't always have to be a part of your future. Exactly. And that's what's really important to understand, because it's not about, oh, holding grudges. Why? Why? Because if anything, they did you a favor by leaving or doing this, because it shows who you shouldn't be with and who you need to go find, you know? Love isn't the thing that sucks. It's giving love to the wrong person, but that's okay. It happens. It's gonna happen to every single person. It's rare for someone to find the love of their life with the first person they date. It's rare, you know? But yeah. I have this one friend who I don't want to be friends with anymore. How do I say that without hurting their feelings? Just say that, you know, throughout your life, you've grown and they've grown. And sometimes you either grow together or you grow apart. And that you feel that this chapter with your two friendships is growing apart. And it's okay, but I wish you the best and I hope that you have everything good in your life. I just feel like it's best if we both go our separate ways, because if we don't and we keep at it while we're growing apart, it'll be a lot worse than what it's happened than just, you know, letting it go now. Because if two people are growing apart and you're still trying to stay connected, it's not gonna end well at all. I've tried many times in my life to keep something connected even though it's apart, and the most recent one, it came crashing so hard. It was the worst experience of my life, actually. Out of everything that I've been through, that was the worst experience of my life, was trying to keep this friendship thing going, and while we both were growing apart and not just letting it go, and both of us expecting so much from each other, and then it just crashed. And it was the worst experience of my life. And I think that's really responsible to just let it go. No, understand that you both are growing apart, you know? Alright guys, that's it for the podcast, a little stream thing today. I will be doing a lot more of this because I like it. It's a little podcast. We're talking about our feelings and our emotions because we're depressed Gen Zs. I'm probably not going to eat the rest of my food because I got anxiety, but I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope you have an amazing night, midday, wherever you are. And eat and drink water, please, okay? We both got to be on this mental train together, alright? Alright. Mwah! Goodbye. How do you stop this? Oh.